This morning, we have learned the official list of anglers for the NPFL has been announced, and we're going to talk about that right now. If you're new to the channel, my name is Steve Chapman. I do Get Your Fish On. Yes, this is tired. We just got back from a vacation, and I still haven't adjusted to the time. Didn't adjust over there, didn't adjust here. But we now know the anglers that are joining the NPFL for 2025. The NPFL does not have a feeder system like the elites and the BPT. They have a process that they had over 150 anglers apply to fish the NPFL in 2025. And they have a strategic method on who they select and who doesn't get selected. They want it based on the same vision that is happening for the NPFL. And with over 150 anglers applying, and now the field is at 118, that process does take a little bit of time. But we're going to talk about some of the named anglers that are coming from the BPT and the elites that are going to fish or have fished in the past that are on the 2025 roster. In 2024, they had over 120 anglers. Of those 124 anglers, 76 of the anglers that competed in 2024 are competing in 2025. They are returning anglers. And they brought in the rest to make up almost a full field of what they want. I think NPFL probably wants about 120, 125 anglers. 118 is really damn close. So you have to give it props to them for selecting the anglers who are in the 2025 roster and who the anglers that officially are out. And this is by far the most star-studded roster for the NPFL over 5 years. They are gaining traction. You have to remember, they made the bold decision to prohibit forward-facing sonar starting in 2025, excluding the championship. And that made a lot of people either not want to join, or we're not going to see a lot of young anglers because the youth has been taught how to fish with forward-facing sonar. And this doesn't mean that they can't catch fish, but if you're a scoper, you're really not going to join NPFL. It's just how it is. I would think some of it would want to, but obviously they didn't. But this field is really good. Really good. So here's some of the anglers joining NPFL for 2025. Hank Cherry, Jason Christie, Justin Atkins, Greg Hackney, Scott Suggs, John Cox and Tommy Biffle have fished there before, but they're back. Zach Burge also, Scott Canterbury, Brandon Cobb, Drew Cook, Tim Frederick, Buddy Gross, Greg Hackney, Matt Herron, Kobe Krieger, Caleb Cuphall, Bill Lowen, Scott Suggs, Gerald Swindle, Andrew Upshaw, Patrick Walters, James Watson, and Kyle Welcher. Those are just some of the bigger names that are either joining or are continuing down the path with NPFL. This is fantastic for NPFL. This is what they need. They need the anglers to show up for them, but they also need a really big platform for the anglers to showcase themselves, to showcase the future of the NPFL. And they are changing their platform in 2025. We will find out how it works in that first tournament sometime in March, but this is a great start to 2025 for NPFL. I think they have a huge upside. There's a lot of people that want to watch people not staring at a monitor on their feet. And by prohibiting forward-facing sonar, they've made a line in the sand and said, we want our anglers to be the way most of us have been brought up. Now, the youth has been brought up how to fish with forward-facing sonar. Some anglers don't like it. And this is a great opportunity for a lot of anglers, including the rest of the field, to showcase how they fish and why they fish. And this is a step forward for NPFL. And I can't wait to see how it goes. And hopefully you're looking forward to that same thing. I really can't wait to see how this goes for NPFL in 2025. And a majority of the comments that I read on the channel say the same thing. But what do you think? Good, bad, indifferent? You tell me in the comments below. Thanks for hitting that like and subscribe button. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to all the new members. Thanks to all the people that are interactive on the channel. We're still going to try to do live shows Friday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on here. Just a YouTube live, just go over questions, maybe have some interviews, do things like that, but have fun, talk about fishing of the week and stuff like that. So if you're free, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we'll say, in that time frame, Eastern Standard Time, we'll do a live show. Make sure you comment below and tell me what you think. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.